Mark Abrook, 56.
All right. So 56, nice.
Yes.
All right, Mark.
Yes.
So let's just talk about a little bit about the beginning. Tell us what got you into skateboarding initially.
Skateboard. I grew up in a small town called Alton. It's like southwest of London, and around that area there was a lot of local skate parks that my dad used to take us to. There was Skate City in London.
Oh.
There was Harrow back in the day. There was Rolling Thunder, which was another like local skate park we used to skate at. Man, there was Guildford was a big one which we always skated at, which was about 17 miles from the house, and then obviously Farnborough, and then at that time Andover became like the place to go.
So
Where Graham Inchley and the family built a skate park from a swimming pool. It was one of the best ones for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was not like a lot of people never skated there. Well, South Bank in London obviously was like probably one of the first original like skate places.
Okay.
To skate at. I mean, it was like the original bank had, grey concrete, and it was good to go.
Sure.
At that time, it was kind of like going club bunk up to, there was not much transition.
Okay.
So you're basically riding from a flat ground up to like a 45-degree transition.
Oh,
So
man.
you had to, especially at South Bank. Yeah, no, they hated it. You know what I mean? No, my mom was like, oh yeah, I don't like you doing that. But parents, as they do, encourage you
Yes.
and get you into it, and then all of a sudden, they're well behind us. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
giving us the go ahead and hey, come on, and we're like bringing you in and taking you to the competitions and the skate parks and so they were behind us. Barry grew up skating with Barry, and like every day my dad takes us out, we'd go to the skate park, we'd skate at every like skate park, and Barry was the ruler. Well, I think starting off, we both started off like skateboarding and seeing how our styles went, and then we got pushed, to a different level at Guildford Skate Park.
Oh.
Where there were like marshals. Where it's like you got to earn your red badge to get into this bowl, and then you got to earn your gold badge to get into the next bowl.
Oh.
So
okay.
there was like there was a lot of different levels of pushing, because to get from the red badge to the gold badge, you had to grind the coping in this pool to move to the next pool.
Really?
So that was
wow.
the marshal law.
Okay.
We're pushing each other to see, okay, can you do that? Get in there, grind that coping. All right, let's get into the gold bowl. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, going from the red bowl and the peanut bowl at Guildford to the gold bowl was like a lot of difference. And when Tony Alva came over and skated the gold bowl at Guildford with Mark Baker, which was like pretty amazing show right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was a huge, deep pit of concrete,
Wow.
basically, with coping and blue tar.
So
First trip was 1980.
Okay.
to Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill Skate Park in New Jersey. Skated Cherry Hill. There was probably 6 or 7 of us. Came over from England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. You had a little...
Caught the flight on Freddie Laker Airways.
Yeah?
Yeah. Freddie Laker Airways on the way over to the US.
Wow.
And went straight into New York City and then caught the Greyhound bus from middle of New York City down into Cherry Hill.
Yeah,
No, I remember Jamie Godfrey and he was riding for Powell at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like skating there, and yeah, we had like the most awesome time. Yeah,
Wow.
it was amazing skate park.
That's so cool.
And riding in the Egg Bowl at Cherry Hill Skate Park was probably one of the most perfect pools.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Time.
I think we were there for like 2 weeks.
That's a good trip.
Yeah. It was a 2-week trip, and yeah. We came over and, brought the crew. Well, originally, Barry wrote a letter to Jeff Newton at Zorlac and said, "Hey, will you give me a board and to ride, And Jeff sent them over a board. And yeah,
wow,
absolutely. And it's like, hey, and at the same time, I was like writing out to Brad Bowman had a company, Hollywood Skates, going on at the time. Brad was like, hey, yeah, I'll give you a board. Send you a board, So all of a sudden, me and Barry got like boards coming from Zorlac and Hollywood Skates, which was part of Madrid, which was Hollywood Skates.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. How did that
Yeah,
work
I mean, back then there was no like, hey, you
could-
can't send in like a video, hey, check this video out of me,
Yeah.
over your phone.
Right.
No, yeah. So you send in a couple of photos and, hey, look, this is me doing this trick, that trick,
Yeah.
And like, okay, all right. Here, have a board. And that was what was cool back then, back
That's
in the day.
awesome. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And
No,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, and that was what was good back in the day. It was like, hey, all of a sudden, these guys are calling up and going, yeah, all right, we're going to come over.
Oh,
So
wow.
Brad Bowman come over to England and spent like a bunch of time at the house, my parents' house in England, and
Oh, wow.
skating at Farnborough, and there was a lot of people that skated at Farnborough.
Yeah.
Farnborough was a legendary ramp.
Oh. Okay. So.
I mean, there was like everyone came to Farnborough and
Really?
skated. Yeah, it was like Lance Mountain, Billy Roth, Kevin Staub, and like everyone was there.
Awesome. How big a half pipe was that?
It was probably 32 feet wide. No, longer than that. 48 feet wide.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long ramp.
That's a big ramp.
Yeah, 8-foot transition and maybe half of it that.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, they came over. Everyone passed through there.
Wow. And so that was
And that was it. Yeah, and that was when I was skating with Brad Bowman, and at that same time Barry was skating with Zorlac. And basically what happened, I went out to California in '85. Barry went out to Texas in '85. Zorlac and the California deal with me, myself, and Barry. And we came back to England, and yeah, me, myself, and England. No, me and Barry came back to England, and Barry was like, "Yeah, you need to come check Texas out. Have a look at Texas." So all of a sudden, got hooked up on Zorlac. Me and Barry, he was already riding for Zorlac, and we decided, all right, let's do like a a brother model on Zorlac.
Awesome. So whose idea
So-
was it to do the brother model? Was it your guys' or was it Jeff's?
It was both of ours
Yeah.
idea. We came up with the graphics for all of our
Oh, you did?
models. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And did it looked like Pusshead did at least one of your?
Yeah, Mike Wilmot done the first original graphic.
Which was that the butterfly
That was
one?
the
or-
no, that was the ghoul.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes, which has got so many stories in the graphic itself.
Really? Like what?
Yeah, nah, there's too many stories. to
True
tell.
story.
Well, there's if you look at that graphic, you'll see like Jeff Newton's face, Dana Buck's face. You'll see like all of the different.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of different intimate deals in that graphic that not a lot of people know.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the first graphic, and then the bowling, the church bowler,
Oh.
the church bowler, which a lot of people don't know. We call it the church bowler.
I did not know
With
that.
is the second graphic because he's got the world in his hand, and he's behind a stained glass window. And that was the first one done by Pusshead.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we went to Pusshead's house in San Francisco,
Oh wow.
and yeah, communicated what our graphics, what we needed to do, and what we needed to. Yeah, he's a great guy,
Yeah.
real great guy.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be really
Yeah.
cool to hang out
Yeah.
with and.
Yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. We went up there with Jeff Newton, San Francisco, to his house and hung out. And okay, here, this is what we want. And you know, that's basically like the Zorlac with Craig and Johnny and
Mm-hmm.
Todd Prince and you
Yeah.
know, I mean, all of those guys.
America, were you?
We would spend like 6 months in England and then 6 months in America, because that's how long our visa was good for, basically.
Okay.
You know, so we could do like, okay, we can come over to the States for 6 months, then you got to be back in England for 6 months, and then you can come back over. So yeah, we were basically doing the 6 months at a time, and we do that year after year after year.
Wow.
And we'd spend time at the Dana Buck house on Willis.
Oh, okay. So Dana was
The
kind of
House of Doom.
The House of Doom. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Why was he called the House of Doom?
There was a lot of people that came through that place, and it was the ultimate party house.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Phillips was,
yeah.
he was like live right down the road, so he would like pop over every other day,
Yeah.
you know. And then there was the Loco Gringos, which was the local band.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like another street over.
Okay.
So, you know, back in the day, it was the Loco Gringos and the House of Doom. So basically, it was like going from one house to the other, party house, band house. And yeah, it was amazing times.
Wow,
Yeah,
that sounds incredible.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it was all vert.
All
yeah,
vert.
yeah, that was it. That was half pipe. That's all we grew up
Yeah.
knowing. Yeah,
Awesome.
it was. Yeah, and you know, it was, back then that was all there was. Pools and vert, concrete.
Yeah.
You know, everything concrete back then.
Yeah.
There was no like wooden mini ramps and, well, apart from the clown ramp, which was a fiberglass plexi, like that thing was slidey as hell, which was obviously from all the jet plane fuel where all the planes were coming in over Buckman Lake,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you know.
So what do you?
So-
what did you?
So-
how did you like the clown ramp? Because I know
Uh,
I've heard
It was
stories.
slidey, and I mean, yeah, you just got on with it and dropped in and done what you've done with it. You know, it was awesome ramp. Yeah, for back at the time. Yeah, we would come over like 6 months at a time from England, spend 6 months in Texas, 6 months in England, 6 months in Texas, 6 months in England. Yeah, so we were hanging out here, and then all of a sudden it was like, boom. No, I mean we had like basically our own models out on Zorlac.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it was crazy.
And
We were doing what would happen is when we were back in England, we would do a lot of demos in England, and then we would put out the contests at Southsea in England, the Shut Up and Skate contest,
Oh, okay.
which were like the biggest contests that were ever held to this day
Really?
in England. Yeah, and all the
That's
skaters from the States would come over. There would be like Craig and Gibb. I mean, it was like everyone. Low C, everyone.
Really?
Yeah, everyone would come over to ride for the like Shut Up and Skate contest.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was like Craig, you name it. There was like Low C, everyone back in the day. It was crazy. They had POW demos at the ramp. There was like Caballero and you guys just got to look it up. But there were so many people that came through the Southsea skate park.
Wow.
On the way to what they would do, they'd come to the Shut Up and Skate in England, what we would put on, and then go to Munster. We'd line all that up in a line with that and go over to Europe. So it's like, come here, win some money, then go over to Europe, win some more money.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was the best skate contest you'd ever have.
Really?
Yeah, in Southsea. John, the owner of Southsea Skate Park, he'd let us do whatever we want in the back of the changing room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We had kegs of beer. Everything went down.
Yeah.
It was the Shut Up and Skate. Yeah. Yeah. We do like France, Czechoslovakia. We do like all throughout Europe, Germany. You know, it was like the whole tour.
That's amazing. What a great opportunity, as a young person.
No, it was. Yeah. No, it was. Absolutely. Yeah.
So you would have been, what, in your early 20s at that point?
Yeah, early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
And it was. Yeah, it was. It was a great time. It was a great time.
Where was your favorite place to skate at that point?
I mean, Southsea, my hometown.
Yeah.
You know?
That would.
That's where, Barry still lives to this day, and the skate park is still there to
Is
this
it
day.
really?
Yeah. The
That's
skate park,
amazing.
it's a landmark trust place. It's still there right on Southsea Common.
That's amazing.
It's still there, yeah. A Snake Run, the original Snake Run that's still there.
Wow.
And it's the half pipe is still there. They built a new half pipe, obviously not from back in the day, but but the original concrete from the skate park is still there to this day. We went back last year,
Okay.
so got back, hung out, had a good time with the friends, Gary Lee.
Yeah.
Lived another block over, and then my friend, Gary obviously, but my brother, he's got his own like barber shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he went into the barber business.
He went into the barber business. Yeah,
That's
did.
amazing. And does he still skate? Or is he...
Every now and again up to the off license to grab some beers. Yeah. So sure. Yeah. But he's got the Hounds Barbers now.
Oh, okay. So the shirt you're wearing there is his barber shop.
That's his barber shop. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does he do the traditional like straight razor and everything?
They do. Yeah, they do everything you need. They do all the like fine barbering. Yeah. No. Barry's got a very nice little shop there. Right there in Southsea. Yeah, I've been known to brew a few beers before in my time.
A nice little porter that you
nice
got.
little porter, yeah. Yeah, over here. Yeah, if you want to go over here.
Take a tap your keg
tap
there.
off of this.
Oh no, you can continue. That's fine.
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah. So what got you into beer making or brewing?
My uncle in England.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to work at a brewery, Courage's.
Okay.
Courage's Brewery. So yeah, he basically worked at the brewery for all of his life, and then he basically started brewing beer, and I learned a lot off of him, how to brew beer. So it's basically, okay, you know what, I can do that. So I've been brewing beer since I got the original 2012 up there.
Okay.
Went up and done the Oak Cliff Brewery, whatever it's called over there.
Awesome. So what would you say your specialty is?
I mean, I can brew every kind of beer you want. What beer do you need? But yeah, I mean, I like the doing the Belgium triples, where you like actually brew it, make it like at least like a 10% beer.
Oh, okay.
Put it into bottles, let it age for at least a year, and then bust out the bottles.
Wow.
That's my favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, otherwise, yeah, I can turn out like a couple of kegs every couple of weeks, depending on how much beer you want to drink.
I can imagine you're very popular with your friends.
Right, absolutely. Come on over.
Okay, so going back, so how long did you ride for Zorlac?
I guess like 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, I guess it was about 7 years.
And how many boards did you put out during that time?
3 boards.
3 boards?
Yeah.
And they're all with your brother?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you and your brother are close, I would say.
Yeah, very close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Barry are very close. Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
It's a brotherly love. Love you, mate.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I have a younger brother myself. He's 3.5 years younger, and growing up, yeah, he was my best friend.
Right. Yeah, no, Barry was the same way. We'd do everything together, hang out together, and it's like, yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool.
Love you, mate.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and that's cool that you were able to experience this, amazing thing together, because, skateboarding in the 80s especially blew up so big.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
That, and to experience, and then travel the world together.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We pretty much went everywhere, to different parks and overseas, and organizing competitions, organizing shut up and skate competitions. I mean, it was it was a very fortunate time, and it was unbelievable. Yeah.
So once you were a pro for Zorlac, you were kind of were you like the big deal in England at that point, or were there did people like coming to see you guys because you were the Zorlac guys, or
Well, yeah, because of Zorlac back in England, it was like Zorlac. Everyone was like, "What?" There's like skulls on boards, and everyone. I mean, there was a lot of people got into that, and they loved it, and it was like, "What? Yeah, this is cool." And there were a lot of people that were, "Oh yeah, I need a Zorlac board. I need a Zorlac board." And we, like I say, me and my brother Barry, we would travel throughout England promoting Zorlac, and it became a huge deal.
Yeah.
In England, and it became a huge deal in Europe. Skating and promoting the Zorlac name. It was. But no, we were. Yeah, we could. We made a living out of skateboarding.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, when did I guess, was it into the early 90s then at that point? When,
Yeah, and it was like, that was when, like, it seemed like skateboarding was like going downhill, and you know, it was like, all right, this is it, skateboarding's dead, you know, that was it. And it was like, all right, well, I moved over to Texas permanently in the early 90s. Yeah, I continued skating, not as much as I'd like to, but you know.
Yeah. So what did you fall into at that point? Once you moved to the States permanently, what became your livelihood?
Basically engineering. Went back to my
Oh.
original, you know, original bringing up on, which was engineering.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I went back to that and took it back from there. Yeah, I ended up like working for, you know, back to a Japanese company that's it's a company called Amada. Basically, it's lasers and robots.
doing all.
I went out to the park like just last week with my friend Ollie from England. You know, hung out there, cruised around. The kids love going out to the park. You know, getting on their boards, and they're just, you know, cruising around the park. I'm like not into doing anything but cruising and having fun on a board.
Yeah.
You know? Absolutely.
So you've got two sons, right?
Yes.
Are they into skateboarding too, or are they into other sports? Or
Yeah, no, they're like basketball and fishing.
oh, okay.
And yeah, they're into all kinds of different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a nice little like plot of land up there. They like to shoot some air guns and all that stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you a hunter too? Then I think I
Yeah,
saw.
I'm not really a hunter, but you know, just a plinker.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I love target. I love target.
Yeah,
practice.
exactly. Yeah.
Just shooting
Yeah.
at something.
Yeah.
And then especially like bottles. I love
Right.
shooting
Yeah.
bottles.
Shooting bottles
and
or
just-
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So do you still keep in touch with the guys from Zorlac, Craig? and
Craig,
all those?
yeah. Craig was over here New Year's. So yeah, we were in the hot tub giving it that, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, I haven't spoken to like all the original guys back then, but yeah, every time I see them, it's still, hey, here we go. Took on a different, you know, lifestyle right now, you know, looking after my kids and everything.
Right,
So yeah,
yeah.
that's
No, I
that's
totally
my prerogative.
Yeah.
Prerogative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
no.
So, but you know, back in the day, it used to be, yeah. All right, here we are. One bar after the next, you know.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, it's changed. Absolutely.
So what do you see as the future of skateboarding? Are you encouraged by what you see?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great that it's become mainstream. I don't know about all the Olympics, and I'm not sure of how all that's going to work out. But yeah, I mean, hey, fair as, right?
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's
it's a different deal. I mean, come on, you know, we've got the Olympics coming up, and not sure there's an English team.
There's not?
But I don't know.
Oh man,
I'm
sounds like Barry needs to get on there.
Yeah,
you and
right.
Barry need
Right?
Get a
Judging at least, right? Hey, right, that's good.
Exactly. Yeah, Mark and Barry Abrook, judges for
the for the English team.
English team.
Yeah. That's what I'm working at.
I think we need to start a petition here.
Right? Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, cool. And do you want to show us what you're currently riding?
Well, I mean, I've got a couple of boards here that obviously the Grosso, the original Grosso right here.
Oh wow!
With the obviously independent trucks and the Danforth wheels, Speed Lab wheels.
Danforth, yeah.
these seem to work good, and it's a fast ride. And then the downhill board
Oh wow.
with the Magnums and the Ronin trucks.
Very nice. So how fast can you get on the downhill
Oh,
board?
this thing will go like how fast you want it to go. We ski and we do like some downhill, some S curves with Ronnie Ripper.
Oh yeah, Ronnie's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that. Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm worried about. This thing's light though. This is good.
So how do you think about like the way technology has changed since you were originally riding, and the boards and the trucks and everything back then, as opposed to what they have now?
Well, now it's everything's like perfect technology. Basically, it's come so far along. From the original roller skates and carpet on top of boards.
That is just so crazy
like,
that you used to do carpet.
yeah, exactly. And now it's everything turns and maneuvers as it should do. Yeah.
No, it is truly amazing to see how well it's dialed in.
Yeah.
Since back in the day, when I started riding back in '89 and '90,
Right.
Just how clunky everything felt.
Yeah,
everything was
right.
big and heavy.
Clunky. Well, back then they used to have the tiny little wheels.
Oh man, yes.
Yeah. Like I got a 40mm wheel. It's basically a bearing cover.
Yes, I had a 37mm wheel, and I was like, "Why am I doing this? This is ridiculous."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like what? I never got into that phase.
No, that's good,
I
because I took a lot of spills because of that. Every time you hit a rock, it would throw you.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was your favorite trick to do back then?
I love the Smith grind.
Yeah. A Smith grind is a smooth looking trick.
Yeah, I love that trick. It felt so good every time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Frontside Smith and the backside Smith.
Yeah.
Obviously. The Monty.
The Monty.
The Monty grind.
Oh, what's the Monty grind?
The backside Smith.
Oh, okay. That's called the Monty. Okay. Awesome.
Yep. But it's just a smooth flowing trick,
Yeah.
Yep. So this is my head here, and Jeff Newton's head, and then Barry's head, and Dana's head, and then there's our name obviously right there, and this is my pub in England, the 8 Bells, where we used to drink at.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, no, but there's more stuff in this graphic it's crazy.
That's amazing. So this is your favorite graphic here?
This is one of them, obviously, and then this is another one, and then this is another one. But no, I love the pusshead ones.
That's amazing. So you and your brother came up with these graphics?
We came up with the designs.
So
we told them what we wanted, and was like, okay, I got you.
That's awesome. That's so cool that he would listen to you. You tell him exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then Mark and Barry. And this one just says Abrook. I like. Oh,
no,
I just.
Yeah. No, there's so much stuff that's in there that.
That's so cool. Yeah, it totally reveals itself the more you look at it.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
That's amazing.
See, and then there's FSU fuck shit up right there.
Oh, I never noticed that. Was that kind of your motto growing up,
Yeah.
or the way you skated?
Yeah. Fuck shit up.
That's amazing. And then what about the butterfly here?
Well, obviously you got the butterfly with the skulls in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are these any particular people here?
No, not on this one.
Not in this one.
No. But we just told ourselves, we want like a butterfly. It's like really fucking gnarly.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, because that's the scariest butterfly I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Well, and a lot of people rip this graphic off.
Really?
And yeah, they do.
Really?
Yeah. If you see this, they'll take the butterfly and they'll take our name out of it and just leave this flower here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great graphic. I mean,
Well, yeah, no, it's like, hey, this is our design, and they're like basically,
oh man, they're stealing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing your intellectual property. Oh, that is a killer design. I love that. So these were the three boards you did
Yeah.
for Zorlac.
yeah.
Wow. And then who's this here?
That's me.
That's you here.
Yeah, that's in England, a place called Guildford. That's what I was saying earlier.
Okay.
Way back.
What time period would this have been?
Oh, this is like 70 something. And then we got these ones in here too.
Oh wow.
See, now this one's at Farnborough. This one, the front side rock and roll.
Oh wow. So this is you here?
Yeah. And
Look at you. Oh man. What time? When was that?
this is back in the 80s.
Yeah, it was probably like
What
87.
does that say?
Oh, 80, 84. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you. That's amazing. That is awesome looking. Wow. And so then it's like, and then this is you over here
Yeah.
on Skateboard magazine cover. Wow. Nice. So how long did you have the dreadlocks?
Me and Barry at the time.
Whoops. Oh, that's you and your brother there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, and then I got to show you this one.